One of the most entertaining elements of old-school Survivor was the Survivor Auction, which was a fan-favorite reward challenge that should be brought back for current seasons. The Survivor Auction was first introduced in Season 2 in 2001, and appeared with regularity until Season 30. The auction was different from the series' typical reward challenges, in that it provided the contestants with a respite from the competition by allowing them to bid on food items, luxury items, and in some instances, contact with their loved ones. Eventually, Survivor began introducing game advantages into the auction, which eventually led to the challenge's demise. Contestants began waiting to bid until the advantage appeared, causing the food and luxury components of the auction to be less jovial and lighthearted. The final straw for the Survivor Auction came in Season 30, when Mike Holloway nearly reneged on a deal that he made with his fellow castaways, in order to have a leg up when bidding for the advantage. With the challenge retired since Season 30, the upcoming Survivor Season 44 is expected to be the latest edition of the show to not feature the Survivor Auction. The Survivor Auction needs to return to the show. The Survivor Auction was a staple of early seasons, and it should be brought back to the current game to add a degree of fun and levity to the show. Jeff Probst has remarked in the past that the auction was broken by the introduction of advantages, but if the show got rid of the advantage element, there is a great chance that it could lead to many entertaining outcomes. Some of early Survivor's most enjoyable moments came from the auction. One example was when Africa's Big Tom Buchanan realized, in hilarious fashion, that Ethan Zohn's kosher diet would prevent him from eating any of the bacon he and Ethan won in the auction. Another was when the Tocantins auction featured Taj Johnson George winning an in-person visit with her husband, NFL star Eddie George. Australian Survivor still features the auction challenge. Some of the international Survivor seasons have featured clever elements to keep the auctions fresh. Australian Survivor, in particular, has done a remarkable job of working around the advantage-related elements that ended the American version of the challenge. The Aussie version of the auction has toyed with making advantages a secret part of food items. Most recently, that version featured the challenge in the pre-merge, as part of the Heroes v Villains Tribe Swap. The Tribe Swap auction in Australian Survivor was a prime example of what makes the challenge special. It featured strategy, of course, but more importantly, it showcased the contestants' personalities in fun ways. It led to an emotional moment, when a contestant got to speak with his pregnant partner, who was waiting for him at home. The Survivor auction is sorely missed in the American version's current product. The creative team should consider new strategies to make the auction a viable component of the show moving forward. Perhaps they can look to international iterations of the franchise for inspiration, and figure out how to bring the Survivor auction back and keep it fresh. Regardless, it's been far too long since the show featured the legendary challenge. Survivor 44 premieres Wednesday, March 1st, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS. Source: Ren, Twitter.